A good evening, everyone, and welcome to Historically Black Sense News. I'm your host, Shemai Cook. We have a great show for you in store, so let's get started. Next week is the Allstate HBCU Legacy Bowl Career Fair, which is the largest HBCU career fair ever. It will take place in New Orleans. And the career fair will have over 110 employers that include NFL teams, leading corporations, and nonprofits. Jamari Bridgewater is one student who got hired by Allstate after attending the career fair back in 2024. And he joins me now. How you doing, Mr.
Hey, how
Bridgewater?
you
Thank you
doing?
so much for coming on. Thank you so much. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing all good. I'm blessed to be in a position. I'm excited to give some good tips to people who gonna watch this video.
Thank you so much. Well, tell everybody about your experience at the All-State HBCU Legacy Career Fair and what made you want to attend. I know you're an alum of Grambling State University. What was your first impression of this career fair, and how did you hear about it?
Yeah, so ultimately, I attended Grambling State University, but what made me want to attend is just, I was graduating. I wanted to graduate with a job. I didn't want to be a part of the unemployed circle post grad. So, first thing that really caught my attention about it was just the amount of companies that would be there and the amount of really good companies that would be there. It's not many times in college you get the opportunity to have such illustrious companies in your presence and being able to interview with them. So, the fact they had that many companies available and you were able to get hands on and even get on site interviews, that's really draw my attention to it. So once I heard Grambling was going to attend, I was one of the first ones to put my name on the bus to try to get out there and be in attendance.
Now, walk us through how you put yourself out there to ultimately get a job at Allstate, and how can students put themselves out there who are attending this career fair?
Yeah, so getting myself out there, I graduated in 2024, and honestly, artificial intelligence wasn't as good then as it is now, but I heavily relied on AI to tailor my resume specifically to what the companies I was interested in, to build my resume around, their qualifications and what they were looking for. I made myself really personable. I made sure I had an amazing elevator pitch that not only grabbed hiring managers' attention, but grabbed their attention very quickly. They're talking to thousands of students that day, and what was it I could do to set myself apart from everybody else? And that was ultimately my elevator pitch. I had it memorized. I made sure I went over it a million times. And, when the time came and I introduced myself to them, I made sure that the interaction felt more personal than transactional. I didn't want them to feel like, oh, I was just, coming there looking for something. I wanted to actually build real connections. And I feel like I did that. And, in those connections I built, Allstate was one of them. And they ended up extending a job offer.
How has this opportunity with Allstate impacted your career, and how can it impact students attending this career fair next week in New Orleans?
Yeah, so this career fair is really one of a kind. All these companies are looking to hire Black talent, and I feel like that's amazing. They know what they're getting into when trying to hire all these Black students, and this is a great opportunity that I feel like you can't pass up on due to the fact all states hosting it. I'm currently in their rotational technology rotational program, and in this program in itself, I felt so loved and the amount of effort that they've put into each of us in this rotation program to better my skills. I've been a digital product manager for the last 2 years, and I've rotated around the business and got to figure out what I liked and didn't like. And now ultimately I'm looking to secure a role post program full time. So when students come to this career fair, just really be open minded to all the companies that are there, whether you're in technology, HR, finance, healthcare. There's something for everybody here. So don't hesitate to talk to one specific company because it doesn't seem like that's not their brand when they have a bunch of jobs that they're looking to hire for.
What would you say to a student who might be a little nervous or unsure about attending this career fair? What would you say to them?
Yeah, I mean, nerves are all part of it. If you're not nervous, then you're not prepared, right? Just realize that being nervous is a human reaction and it's okay. But, take a breather, take a moment to yourself and realize like you wouldn't be in this position if you weren't made for it. Everything is already written in life. So all I'm gonna tell is, come be prepared and just be able to sell yourself. Everything you're doing in college, every class you're taking, every project you've done, it all speaks to your experience. You have to come here and be able to sell yourself and let employers know like I'm the best hire for you and just be able to explain why. So being anxious and nervous, it's all a part of the game. Just make sure you put your best foot forward and sell your best self.
Well, the All-State Career HBCU Legacy Bowl Career Fair will take place next week, Friday, in New Orleans. So make sure you guys take a look. If you're in the area, go down there, take advantage of those opportunities, and go say hi to Jamari because he'll be there at the All-State table, hiring people on the spot, right?
Yes, sir. I will be at the career fair at the booth. So if you see me, don't hesitate to speak. If you're feeling anxious or need help with your elevator pitch or just going over your resume, I want to be that person to ease your mind and calm you down and maybe even point you in the right direction. So don't hesitate to reach out if you see me.
Thank you so much. Once again, the HBCU or the All-State HBCU Legacy Bowl Career Fair is next week Friday. Next week Friday, the 20th of February. So make sure you guys go over there in New Orleans, take advantage of those opportunities. Thank you so much, Jamari Bridgewater, for coming on. That does it for us here at Historically Black Sense News. For all of us here at Historically Black Sense News, I'm Shemai Cook. We see you guys next time. The action never stops. Bye-bye.